night, man.
Joseph.
This is night 11, technically night 14.
Oh, see you there.
Lurking.
I just finished writing this song this morning. I started it yesterday, and I finally had a breakthrough. Got it done. I'm stoked. Aaron Dupre is here, and he's gonna play on this Juno synth over here, which is an awesome synthesizer. A lot of variety of tones. I'm gonna play bass tonight. This is my green machine. I've had this bass for 20 years. I'm actually not going to be using a guitar pedal board tonight. I'm going to use a bass board. So that's going to be kind of unique for this episode. And I'm going to try and do a more down-tempo song tonight.
We're getting closer to the end of the series, and this record has taken on so many directions already. The stress is definitely palpable in every session, at least on my end. Just trying to make sure these songs come out special and individually unique, you know, while still fitting this loose psych rock theme I set out to capture in the beginning. This song in particular I knew was going to be really difficult to get across to the other players in terms of structure, with pedals like Microcosm and Habit being key elements. So at the get-go, I tried something a little different, and I wrote the bones of this song entirely on bass, leaving the more ambient, you know, trippy stuff to record in my home studio later.
So, as always, you can use this as a preamp if you want. Okay. Then, you know, you've got your compressor, and this apex distortion, which I believe is based off of a Rat circuit. I could be wrong. But if it is, you should be able to clean it up and play it like low gain pretty nicely. So we'll check that out. And then I have another pedal here called the Burning Sun. That's like a Sun Model T distortion. So this is a 4-pitch octave pedal. So you could just use it for like an octave up. You could use it just for an octave down, or you could combine 2 or 3 or 4 voices and get like an organ sound. Put the fever pitch before anything because it's a pitch pedal. We could get you through the nocturnal, which is a reverb delay tremolo. All right, this is my bass board. It's a pretty simple setup. I've got the PDF2, which is great. You can really, you know, accentuate whatever frequencies. Like my bass strings need a little bit of brightening up, so this is super helpful for that. And then I've got the T60 analog modulator, which, man, super underrated pedal for bass. Like it's cream town. And the Black Math fuzz distortion, Muffy style pedal for the heavy bits. Bass compressor, that's it. Super simple. Oh, yeah. So on Aaron's rig, you know, I'm a big fan of stereo things on synth, and Microcosm is an insane pedal with a lot of options. He's never used it, so we're actually going to sit down and talk about that. And then I've got this Julep phaser, which is a stereo panning phaser from Myelin Effects, and I'm super excited to try this out.
Picking what pedals to play with what, and then committing to sounds is one of the hardest challenges of arranging and composing with effects.
I am in love with that. And look, you got 2 different phaser rates here.
I like that warble.
So that's super modulated there.
With big reverbs and delays, overplaying can be the biggest mistake. And pedals like Microcosm can be unpredictable in many modes. Luckily, I had time to dial in some presets I really liked before the session, though.
Howdy ho.
There's a roach again. There's another roach.
He really likes 7/4.
So 16 bars of the pre-verse. 16 bars. And then the verse. Yeah. And then we kind of build out of that into the next section. That's pretty dope. Like that section could totally groove a little bit longer.
Yeah, it feels like it wants to.
It feels like it wants to go on.
But maybe it happens again, right? Maybe do that for a long.
It does not.
Oh, it doesn't.
No.
Oh, it's a different riff. Would you also want me to swell in?
That would be pretty cool, actually.
Or if I'm doing the, yeah, I like that. Or option 2 would be some kind of drum cue into.
After 10 bars or something.
Yeah.
Cassette's 8 bar. Right. Yes. Yeah. 7 bars to 7, and then 1 bar 4 at the end. The only caveat there is that do we keep that bar of 4 at the end of the 8 bars? You want to do that? Actually, that was kind of dope. Just you right there. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah. So for the ending, should we cut out partially? Like.
That'd be dope. I'm down with that.
Tracking the song in this session was all about laying out the structure for a more complex arrangement to come out of it later. The pedals I didn't get on our boards at Earthship, like Habit, Gray Skull, Brass Fuzz, and What the Fuzz, I spent time writing parts for at home, really combing over fine details and layering in all the extra elements to make sure everything tied together nicely.
It's really cool. Yes, that was crazy. I'll just see how far I can get. Okay. I don't know if I have the voicings down yet, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, how do you feel right now? What's going through your head right now?
You know,
how do you feel about tonight?
I feel pretty good. It's nice to be in Baton Rouge on a rare Wednesday evening. You know, you never know what's going to happen in Baton Rouge and the Red Stick on a Wednesday night. Oh, before I can't play in 7 without my Coors Light.
What is up? Just hanging out here in my home studio. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Excited to give this next batch of gear on to you guys. I had a lot of fun working with it. Hope you could hear the elements of some of the more distinctive pedals in this song. I really tried to incorporate them in what I hope was an interesting way and not just phone it in. But yeah, I mean, as much as I know a lot of you guys are here for the gear, which is awesome, it's totally fine. I hope that you have maybe been enjoying and learning something from each of these videos. You know, we try to capture what we can at each of these nights, but it's just hectic. So anyway, hope it's fun. On to the giveaway. Of course, each and every one of the pedals and prizes we're giving away is just super awesome, and I'm so stoked to get it in your hands so that you can go on and create your own music, do something completely different, because of course it will be. That's the beauty of it. All right, well, let's go ahead and make it happen. Starting with the Mask Audio Electronics Black Math Fuzz. The Fjord Fuzz Freya preamp. I can't talk! The Fjord Fuzz Freya preamp. I feel so weird just sitting and smiling for these. There is no writing on this box, but there's a pedal inside, I promise. It is the Mile End Effects Julep Stereo Panning Phaser. Going to, of course, the $75 Little Box Effects gift card, where you can check out Andrew's curated selection of pedals from really cool builders in all parts of the world. He's got special colorways, he's got really unique effects over there, like the polar bear stuff, beautiful noise effects, Montreal Assembly, Benson, tons of stuff over there. So this will get you well on your way to your next really cool pedal. And all of this shit here, the grand prize, it's really hard to hold, is going to this. Is a crazy haul. Yep, I'm sure you already know what is in it, but we're gonna go through it anyway. You have the weird noise pedals, What the Fuzz, very, very, very cool. Gated, not gated, high gain, all your needs in one fuzz device. I'm excited for you to get this in your hands. The Ground Effects Grayskull. If you haven't heard of Ground Effects, you're going to be a fan now and for life. So enjoy. The Hologram Electronics Microcosm. Well, I know you're excited about this one. I know. Calm down. The Collision Devices Nocturnal. This is such a cool pedal to make dreamscapes or nightmarescapes with. Have fun. And of course the Chase Bliss Audio Habit, which is a hell of a pedal. So again, I'm stoked. I'm stoked for you. I'm stoked for all of this. A Chax DC7 power supply. They've been so cool to send in these power supplies for the series. They are the best, and they have gotten us through all of these recording sessions. All of the recording that I've done on the series has been powered by Chax. Don't forget this lovely Revelation Cable Company instrument cable. It might not be this one. I've got different colors. Hit me up. We'll figure it out. A set of Disaster Area Designs Evo solderless patch cables, which are the best solderless patch cables that money can buy. A Pedal Train Novo 24 with the gig bag and the Velcro and all that good stuff. So you can put all these pedals on some weird board. Hopefully you've got some other pedals to add to it. And don't forget, you get a $75 Circles Drum Samples gift voucher, where you can download some of the best drum samples in the industry, and you can use them in your projects, import them into your DAW, use them to help you start writing songs. I know I do. They inspire all sorts of song ideas, and they're just really, really crisp, fat, great sounding, unique and creative drum samples that are really easy to use. And last but not least, of course, you get a year membership to Persona Sphere, where you can download Studio 1.6 and all the plugins, the software synths, and the tools that you need to start making music. If you are not married to the DAW that you're using right now, or maybe you want an upgrade, or maybe you just want to try something new out, or especially if you don't have anything that you're working with right now, this is going to be a great thing to hopefully jet you on your way to producing your own music and your own songs. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, everybody that's been supportive, patient, above all else. Obviously, this has taken so much longer than I ever could have anticipated. I am just one guy here. I mean, I obviously I've had a ton of help. Obviously, so many builders have been supporting this or supported it from the beginning and have been super cool and sent the stuff in. And obviously, I've got a lot of great friends that have been helping along the way. But so much of the production, the mixing, the editing, the arranging, the composition, I've got to sit, be a real human, and A/B things, experiment, explore. It takes time. So thank you so much. Congratulations to all the winners, for sure. I'm sure that many of you watching out there are creatives as well. And if anybody ever wants to talk about creating, songwriting, I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear your opinions on what's been going on. How have you been enjoying the series? Are you taking away anything from it? Feel free to reach out on Instagram or just hit me up. But yeah, just a reminder, there's one episode left of the Let's Make Some Noise series, which is, it'll be 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. So 2 more videos, but we have got 1 more giveaway left, and then we're wrapping it up, and I'm on to other things. So please stick around. See you guys real soon.